Hey, welcome to What We Thought. I'm Kevin, and yeah, Elizabeth's down with it. Elizabeth is down with that grandbaby again this weekend. So I had a subscriber that asked me to do a follow-up on our garden boxes here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you around this garden box. I'm going to show you the whole backyard and everything that we got growing here. All right, hope you enjoy. Okay, so here we go. Here's the one box. It has a bunch of green chilies growing right here. We do have some peppers growing in there. Some of them are a little puny. Our peas, man, they're suffering. I don't know if this box is too hot, we're overwatering. We did make a rookie mistake when we're filling these boxes because it takes a lot of dirt and compost to put in here to fill these up. And we were just buying, whatever bags of mulch and everything else that was on sale to put in here. And then after we had them almost full, we realized that we were putting in-ground mulch, not raised bed mulch. And there is a difference for drainage. We noticed that the dirt was staying too moist, so we backed off on the watering and just water them a little less, but we water them daily. And they seem to be, they picked up. I mean, some of them, our peppers are doing pretty well. Our red bell pepper is doing great. We only have one so far, but we have flowers. Our yellow bell pepper, we have the one, but the plant itself, we probably should have just picked that one and let the plant grow. Tomatillo is doing great, although we didn't plant a second one near this. I have two over there that are doing great. This one does have a lantern on it somewhere. I have, oh, it's got a couple. I've come over with the flowers from the other one and tried to pollinate it. We've got one growing right there. I don't know if you can see it or not there, and then there's one right there. So this one's got a couple growing on it. I haven't transplanted my onions yet. I'm waiting for them to get big enough. I think they're about there. Our carrots are doing good. Our Roma tomato, it's doing good. I think it's overwatered, but it's doing good. I'm sure it'll, as the months go on here, that thing's gonna kick some butt. So this is one of the beds. Got some, okay, so I do have to cut away for a second. I don't know if last time I had some boards up and some ugly wood giving some shade, so I used weed barrier and a couple of posts on either end. My sun goes from east to west, so it's got full sun all day long, which is just way too much for some of these vegetables. So right now, right around 3:30, 4 o'clock, these weed barrier shades actually give shade to the garden boxes and help them help the plants cool off. And here's the other one. Yeah, our sweet peas pretty much have just died over here. This meadow does get really super hot, but I think we overwatered them. If anybody has any suggestions, and probably the wrong time of year. I transplanted some of our pole beans from over there to right here to see if I can get them to grow up. These are bush beans right here. We do have one little bean there and one big bean right under there so far. Same thing. I think in this bed it's just not draining as properly as it should, but it's growing. Everything's doing okay. We just have to watch how we're watering and how much water. I had these old shelf racks here, and I tied them up on these trellises for the cucumbers to grow up. The cucumbers are doing really well. They are climbing these things like crazy. We do have a cucumber under here. There's one there growing. I haven't looked for any others. And the flowers are basically to help with the bugs, and I think they're doing a great job so far. We haven't had really any bugs in here. All right. So over this way, we've got our grape plants. We've got 1, 2, 3, and in there's three more, and 2 more. And they're doing great. And this right here is a cantaloupe plant, which is doing really good. It's like traveling. So I'm hoping we get some good cantaloupe on here. Now, for those that are curious how I water all of this, I run a regular garden hose through here, right here, and I drill little holes in it where the plants are, and I have these on a timer, and they run every day for about 6 minutes. It's dry here, and everyday watering works great. Towards the end of the summer, I back it off to every other day. Elizabeth loves sunflowers, and she planted a whole row, and we've got the sunflowers going right there. Look at that. Check out these sunflowers. Are they just awesome? Look at this one here. Different ones. A friend of ours gave us these flowers, or the seeds, and they are taller than my fence, which is nearly 8 feet tall. Look at those. So yeah, Elizabeth's very happy with all of her sunflowers. And the funny thing is that down in between here, I've got 2 telephone poles. This one's a new one. They never took out the old one. And I've got some green beans, pole beans down in there. And they're doing good. You wouldn't think they get enough sun, but they're really doing pretty good. And the funny thing is they're starting to climb up on the sunflowers. All right, so I've got couple of blueberry plants in here. Green onions going to flower. I use the seeds to grow other green onions. So there's another blueberry. These are my jalapenos. They started off kind of slow, but man, they are starting to take off. And there's some more sunflowers. There's some regulars that are hot, and then there's some jumbos, and that might be this plant. This plant here is doing really well. So we're going to be making jalapeno jelly. They do have jalapenos on them. Just waiting to get big enough to eat. This is a raspberry plant that started late, so I didn't get any berries off it. But boy, it's exploding this year. And here's our other tomatillos. And boy, you know, I've tied these things up and strung them up, and they're just getting huge. And yes, there are lanterns in here, so they're going to do good. Cherry tomatoes. This is a golden jubilee, and it does have a couple of tomatoes in there. I don't know if you can see them. My Asian pear, late frost, and killed all of them, but I think we got a couple in here. There's like 2. And then our nectarine tree, same thing. It was full of blossoms, and we got a freeze, and we ended up with, you know, we've got 2 about that size, and then some little tiny little things right here that I don't think are gonna grow. There's one there, so maybe 3. So Asian pear, golden jubilee, another cherry tomato, and that thing's just going crazy. More sunflowers she transplanted over here. Another blueberry. It's got some berries on it. And here's my my other in-ground green chili plants, and they are really doing great. Look at all the chili peppers in there. Green chilies. They are everywhere in here, so I should have a pretty good harvest. And same thing, this is a Bartlett pear, and this one here seemed to get 1. So we have 1 Bartlett pear, so we'll be feasting. And, you know, we got some rose bushes going. That's a purple or lavender and red. And that's the update on the garden. Everything's doing pretty well. Especially those sunflowers. Those things are incredible. She planted them a little too close to the grapes. And look at this grape plant is in here. And we've got a lot of grapes growing in here. All right, and that's how the progress so far is going with our garden. Forgot about our little garden box over here. This box, a friend of ours gave us this box, so we do have some strawberries in there. We've gotten berries off of it. There aren't any right now. And spinach and kale and basil. So, but that box is doing really good too. And we used regular soil and some raised bed soil. Yeah, we have some other plants here, buckets with flowers, lots of roses. and the backyard is really coming along. We still have a few things to do, but we're happy with the way it's turning out. I'll do a little quick review on this little water feature we got going out here. Right there. So there you have it. Okay, so that's our backyard so far. It is definitely still a work in progress. We've got a few more things to do, but man, it's so hot out to work. So we'll get it done. I think these garden boxes are going to work out great. You know, we got to figure out that watering part. I think we kind of got it under control now. So anyway, thanks for checking this out, and hopefully you'll hit that like and subscribe and join us on our journey, and maybe one of these times we'll get Elizabeth back. Have a great day.